I'm going to be your nurse. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you are not. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you're not what I thought. And he was like, what did you think? And I was like, well, and he was like, never mind, just, I know what you thought. Sorry to say, guys can be nurses too. I jokingly tell people that's when I really went into my depression phase. Mike fed me, you know. He cut up my fruit and he... No. I jokingly tell people, Mike saw a side of me that a lot of people haven't. Some of you, that'll kick in after that 1 o'clock coffee, you know? Think about it. It'll make sense later. So anyways, you know, for anybody that's been burned and has had to stay in a hospital for longer than a couple of days and go through that recovery process, you understand how difficult and painful it is. And a lot of burn survivors will say, it's not necessarily initially how I was injured, it's the recovery process that's the most painful and the most difficult. If you've ever been through it, you may know somebody. If you don't know somebody, I'm sure you've read an article, seen a documentary, or read a book about it, something. So here I am, I'm now going through it, and there's no pain medication that they can give you that can actually dull any of it. And I remember going to the shower, and I'll just say the details, but let's just say this. Your skin protects you from a lot of different things. When you don't have it, and they still have to clean your body as if you had it, let's just say that's a very, very, very painful thing. And I remember screaming and yelling at Mike and saying, why are you doing this to me? Why are you hurting me? Because that's the way I looked at it. He said, I have to do this because if one day we have to skin graft this area, it needs to be clean. And if we don't, and it's just going to heal, we got to make sure that it's clean because you can get an infection. And usually burn survivors pass away from just infection alone.